What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to continue working on our Ferrari 458 Spider, and we're actually going to proceed with putting this thing completely back together. We still got a good bit to go, but we're going to start with the rear end here because we got to install something behind this bad boy right here, something very exciting before we can completely fasten it together, which is our full titanium Army Tricks exhaust, man. This thing already sounds good, but I think it's going to make it sound even better. So let's go ahead and actually lift this sucker up, pop that rear bumper off, and start removing that stock exhaust. Right, boys, we got a custom mahogany hood prop right there, or trunk prop, whatever you want to call that, because those shocks are out, aren't they?
They go out on probably every Ferrari like quick, but we're gonna pause right there because we don't know what exactly we need to remove to put the new exhaust on. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and open this sucker up. Man, we have been waiting such a long time to open this box up right here.
It's probably been about 3 months since we got this sucker in, but as you know, we've been bouncing around from projects from Ferraris to Ferraris, so let's go ahead and
Ferraris
crack it
to Ferraris, man. And this thing, man, I can't wait to hear what it sounds like because that exhaust right there sounds really good, dude.
Pretty dang good, but look at them fat cans right there, dude.
Fat cans, ugly looking popping, but
look at that split, dude. We can't have that. It's gotta be legit.
This is where it's at right here. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Yep, out there. Never gets old opening up an Army Tricks.
What is that? What do you think that is? Is that the cat delete?
I don't know.
Dude, if we delete our cats,
I think, yep, definitely cat delete. I can already see the bracket. I want to go ahead and pop this sucker open.
Cat delete is
we have to, man.
Oh my goodness, this thing is gonna
shoot flames, man.
What?
You know, don't Ferrari shoot flames? I think. I don't know.
Yes, they should. There is a big old cat on either side here, and they just take up a lot of room. Let me show you guys. Right there, these cats right here. You know, they don't look right in there.
Definitely a cat delete right there. That's straight pipe right there.
Straight pipe, boys.
Dude, that's gonna sound so good, and it's coated, so it's gonna stay cool.
Yeah, ceramic coated. That's what they do. Dude, Army Tricks is, up in the game, man.
Dude, that is legit. That's some legit. That's quality stuff right there.
Yo, that's some legitness right there, bro.
Legitness, dude. Now let's see what else we got here. Another one of those.
That's the other cat delete, and then we got the control right here.
Control box. That's always necessary.
Hey, we may not even install that. We may just leave them wide open.
Oh man, what is this? Is this the rear section? What? Look how crazy it looks.
Is it just gonna be 2 pipes instead of 1?
I think so. I mean, there's no need for the center one.
Yeah, I guess it's just gonna be a dummy on the tips there. Let's see.
Dang, that is some titanium stuff right there.
Dude, that's some next level dimes right there.
Dude, that's legit.
That's not even dimes. That's like freaking.
I can't even see the thing. It's like a perfect weld, but
that's gonna look sick.
That's gonna be crazy.
But more importantly, gonna sound sick.
Here's our main.
What is this?
I think these are our tips, which we don't know. We may be just running our tips over there because they're actually made for that rear bumper. I don't think you can put any other tips on there, honestly.
Hey, we may be able. If these look better than those, we're gonna have to manufacture.
These are the dual tips, so we may just use those. I don't know. It would be sick, but we'll see if we can install them. If we can't, then we're just gonna send it with those.
I think the tri-tips look pretty cool though. You know what I mean?
I do like the tri-tips. Not gonna lie.
But dual, something different. So may do it. I don't know. Now we're gonna let you guys decide on this because I honestly do not know. Should we do this or should we do those 3 matte black?
3 original looking tips? But we don't know if this will even work because that bumper right there is custom made. So them tips were actually custom made for that bumper. So
yeah, we'll see though. But dude, that looks pretty dang sick right there,
man.
Got some titanium burnt tips.
That looks legit, man.
Dude, I don't know. Got us a matte. We love these mats right here. Army Tricks matte. And what else we got there? What? Oh yeah, these are the secondary part of the exhaust, right?
Yeah, we still don't have a full exhaust here, man.
So you got the cat delete pipe. I don't know exactly what you'd call that pipe right there.
And then you got the muffler right here.
Yeah, muffler.
This is the actual muffler.
I guess cat delete pipes would be called down pipes, right? Is that what you call cat delete pipes, or is that only for turbo
I think
vehicles?
that's for turbo, but this is like the muffler right here. This is what quietens it down whenever you press that button right there.
That actuation right there.
That's legit, man. Look at how quality that is, man.
Let's set this down and feel how light this stuff is, dude. I know the titanium exhaust on Lambo by Army Tricks sounds amazing, so I know this is gonna sound good, dude.
Sounds super good. This is gonna make this Ferrari scream. But let's go ahead, unpackage everything, see what we got, and then start removing the original exhaust.
All right, so now that we got everything unpackaged, before we start removing that stock exhaust, we do want to give you guys a before and after of the stock exhaust versus this Army Tricks exhaust. So let's go ahead and fire it up, show you guys what it sounds like. All right.
Hey, sounds really good, man.
Dude, man.
That Army Tricks, I believe, is gonna sound like 10 times better, so it's gonna be an insane sound because already sounds like perfect.
Already sounds good, but there's cats in there, so let's go ahead and get rid of them.
Let's do it, man. Let's start tearing this sucker apart. That's it, man. That's the full exhaust right there.
The full stock exhaust.
Full stock exhaust without the headers.
Or
right
is
there.
that even stock, dude?
I
It
don't
looks
know,
different
man.
than that Ferrari, which it has a stock
Oh, look at
exhaust
this. It says HJS tuning. So these are some aftermarkets right here, which sound really good. Not gonna lie, it pops amazing. But
sounds good, but it's got that
I don't know.
honeycomb in there, or is it gutted?
no, I don't know. Look, oh yeah, it does have the honeycomb.
Oh,
in
we
there.
don't need none of that,
Check
man.
out the difference, man. Straight flow versus this.
Can I see your eyeball through here?
I know
No,
what you
it's
can
curved,
see, but you can't see nothing through here. And I think this is what blocks the flames from shooting out, maybe,
exactly.
you know?
That's a flame stopper. We need a free exhaust.
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower, there you go.
So that hopefully throws some flames, which we noticed something weird on these cats right here. You see this little angle right
That's
here?
for the O2 sensor. It's like a spacer / angle. I wonder what that's for.
I'm gonna get that one off.
Maybe
That's
it's
crazy.
for the tune that this dude had or something.
Maybe he had some kind of tune, or maybe he had like an engine light on, or exhaust light on, or oxygen light on.
pass emissions.
Couldn't pass emissions. But this one's actually packed. Army Tricks packs this with some kind of glass, I think.
Yeah.
So we should be good there. So let's go ahead and actually start installing our Supreme exhaust. All right, so our exhaust is finally on. Now it's time for the moment of truth. Let's go ahead and start this sucker up. See if it's any louder, man.
I hope it is, man, because I mean, it's got the cat delete on there and it's got the titanium exhaust. And I think we found out something.
Restrictions.
And we found out something about those headers. We'll tell you guys right after we start it. Let's go ahead and fire it up
man.
first, dude.
Let's do it.
Let her rip. She better scream, dude, and she better spit flame balls. Flame balls better be incoming right now.
You ready?
Yes, sir. Had to kill it for a little second there.
Yeah, we were just checking through everything, and it started smoking. I think that's actually the ceramic that's on the headers, I think, or the downpipes.
Oh
whatever
yeah,
they
or the
are.
titanium. I believe it'll smoke like that. Like, I guess there's a coating on it or something. I'm not
just
100.
making sure that nothing's on fire, honestly.
Right. Hey,
But everything is pretty smooth, man. No leaks, no nothing.
the initial cold start was a lot louder. I gotta
Way
say.
louder. Now we gotta warm this sucker up and give it some revs.
We can't let it warm up too much because we forgot to put coolant in it, dude.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a few revs. Go back there.
Oh! No! Flames, bro! Bro, she spits flames.
Really?
She spits flames.
Oh,
That's
my
what we were
goodness.
going for.
Dude, it pops way louder now. And it actually like keeps popping a little bit. Like double pops, like pop, pop, pop.
Double pop. Hey,
Dude,
man.
that sounds insane.
We'll take
man.
that. I was thinking about turning the lights off. Maybe the camera didn't pick up those flames, but there's flame balls.
Turn everything off and see if we shoot some flames. Cause
But
I
let's-
didn't see any, man.
Yeah, I know you didn't see them, but hey, you'll see them on the video. But hey, we need to put some coolant in this sucker before we blow it up.
Yeah, before we blow it up, and we're gonna talk to you guys about these
Headers over here.
or cats. These cats. Yeah,
Cats.
these cats are actually $4,000 cats right here. I guess they're just an upgrade because they do sound really good, which is crazy. But I looked up that name on there.
It's $4,000 performance cats.
Pretty expensive cats, but I'd rather get the Army Tricks because it shoots flames.
Exactly. It shoots flames and it sounds freaking good.
Dude, sounds amazing. Let's go ahead and throw some coolant in this thing and give y'all some more revs. All right, so we're gonna go return our spring compressor and we're gonna go ahead and pick up some coolant. So we're gonna drive the little supercharged cop car today and see if we can let her rip in this one because y'all haven't seen this thing rip in a while, have they?
I don't think so, man.
Let's go for a ride.
Look at this thing, dude. Looking sharp. Got the blacked out light bar up top. This thing's just a go-getter. This is made to go get parts, right?
Yep, this is a parts getter right here, and this is a really quick parts getter. So let's go ahead and rip it, son. She got some boost on her, man. She got some boost on her.
She got some boost and some juice.
I need a boost gauge, man.
We
See how
sure
much
do.
we're pushing around here, man.
I can't believe we don't got a boost gauge on this thing, but man, that sun looks cool. I gotta tell you what, look at that sun.
That's awesome, man.
So we're gonna go ahead and return this spring compressor that we use on the GT3 wide body Ferrari, and
Yeah.
we're gonna go pick up some coolant, probably just the mix all stuff, right?
Yeah, the regular stuff. Well, I don't know. We'll find what's best for it, but
Yeah, we're gonna do a quick, what we
I just
usually
want
do.
to shoot some flames, man.
We just want to shoot them flames. What we're gonna do when we get into the store, we usually just like Google it while we're in the store.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out what's best for that Ferrari, and we're gonna grab it, and we're gonna be right back at the house. All right, so we're in here. We don't need no Asian vehicles, no European vehicles.
We got North
American. Where's the Italian?
We might just go with the AutoZone 50/50 mixes with anything.
Might just have to, but we're gonna Google this right quick, and hopefully we can figure something out.
All right, so we got some coolant. We got just this stuff that just mixes with everything because they didn't really have a lot of choices, but we're gonna catch you guys back at the shop. All right, we are back. Let's go ahead and top this fluid off and spit some flames. All right, guys, so now that we got the coolant topped off, we're gonna move on to our vacuum lines that control the exhaust from opening and closing. And we did notice something pretty cool, and it's actually an actuator that Army Tricks actually provides. Somebody already routed one with the vacuum lines already in. So hopefully this stuff still works. We're gonna find out where this wire actually runs so we can plug in our new remotes. We're just gonna use this little OBD, plug that in, and hopefully it works, because that's gonna save us a ton of time, and we can finally hear this sucker what it sounds like when it closes, because super loud right now. And we're gonna just press that little close button. Hopefully it closes right up.
Yo, look, this thing had Ethernet. What?
I think it had a
radar
system on it.
So what we're doing is actually tracking down the original wires. That way we could just plug this little sucker in, right?
We need to plug this in, because this actually goes straight to that little control module on the back. And then once we get that plugged in, the remotes are gonna read everything and open and close, hopefully. But there's a bunch of aftermarket wires on this thing, man. Like, somebody wired up like a bunch of stuff. Hardly can find anything. So I think we got everything wired up properly. Let's see if this thing works.
Oh yeah, they're shut. That's closed. Open them up.
So we couldn't get this aftermarket wiring to work with our Army Tricks valves. For some reason, it just won't work. So we went ahead and did an easier route, and we routed the OEM vacuum lines for the exhaust. So that should actually open the exhaust on race mode, I think. Race mode and track mode.
On the steering wheel, it's gonna be a lot easier.
So I think personally it would be a lot better and easier to do that. And it's basically like OEM exhaust.
Yeah, it's already equipped with the factory vacuum system.
So hopefully it works. We were just about to start this thing up to test it, but then we figured out that there is some loose wires here, and we actually ran our eyes along the wire, and we found out that it actually goes all the way over here, and that right there, folks, is for our O2 sensors on both sides. It's unplugged, as you can tell, probably why our car has the engine light on and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I wonder, it runs pretty good. We drove it around.
Yeah, it runs pretty good. We drove it around without it. We do have an engine light on, but I don't know, maybe they removed them when they took their aftermarket exhaust, and they just slapped everything back together, because everything was actually loose in here. A bunch of bolts, as you can tell, there's actually bolts missing here, a bunch of bolts missing. So we're gonna have to put all that together, but let's go ahead and plug this stuff up and see if it even sounds or runs better. All right, so we just noticed that race mode actually doesn't open the actuators all the way up. They only open up at a certain RPM, which kind of sucks, because I want it to be loud all the time, even with idling. So we're probably just gonna go ahead and unplug them suckers completely, not fool with it anymore.
We don't need none of that closed valve stuff, dude.
I don't think we'll ever close it, man. So let's go ahead and actually pop these wires back off this car, plug these little holes up, and just run it wide open.
She's spitting flames, but I wonder if with the O2 sensors unplugged, it spit bigger flames. But it gets flame through there.
Really? I don't know. We got to research something because we want as much flames as possible. I want about like 6-7 foot flames coming out the back. You know what I mean?
7 or 8, 9 or 10.
Like that. Something close to it.
Dude, but it sounds amazing.
It sounds way better, dude.
That's all that matters.
Definitely. But let's go ahead and start throwing this rear end together, man. I'm ready to get this whole entire rear end complete, and our little carbon fiber spoiler.
So we are gonna take one thing from our OEM bumper, and that is the reverse cam. And as you can tell here, we got a little bit of chewage. And when Max was a little teeny baby right there, he's grown up right now, but he did chew on it and he kind of ruined the wiring. So we're gonna have to do some fixing. Hopefully we can save that. It's really close to the edge, but he's got the soldering skills, and we're gonna try to get it done and put that rear bumper on. Dang, looks freaking good, dude.
Oh yeah, man. And we decided to go with the dual tips because once we put them on there, it looks absolutely amazing.
Killer.
Yeah, especially with the carbon fiber. And I like how they block that little area off and put army tricks. Looks super sick. But right now we're just trying to finish off the rear bumper. We got our camera mounted. That was really difficult. Still not 100%, but nothing else you can do basically because this carbon fiber is actually so thick that it catches a little bit on the camera, just around the edges, nothing really serious.
Hey, that's some of the things that you gotta sacrifice for the Vorsteiner bumper, for this look.
Yeah, for this look, you gotta sacrifice a lot of things, but dude, we're making it as best as possible. It actually looks really good. We lined it up with the body lines as best as possible.
Lined up over here, lined up over there.
Looks really good, dude. And we went ahead and put these little mesh grill inserts in, which was really difficult as well because all this carbon fiber, nothing aligns perfect.
Yeah, it had to be adjusted. We had to kind of bend it a little bit, but dude, look at that. It looks amazing. Now let's pop in those tail lights and throw on those wheels, and we'll probably call it a night because it is pretty late. Took a little bit longer than expected, but it was well worth it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that is it, guys. We got a huge mess on our hands. We're gonna go ahead and clean up and catch you guys tomorrow in the morning.
So it is the next day, and the last thing we want to do is go ahead and install this Vorsteiner rear wing because I think that's just gonna be the cherry on top on this aggressive rear end.
So I think we got that rear end completed with that carbon fiber wing. I think it looks perfect, but that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. Make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything because we still got a little bit more to go and this thing is gonna be on the road before you know it. Also guys, be sure to follow us on Instagram where you can get an inside scoop there before YouTube. And if you wanna help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com and copy some merch. With that being said, thank you guys for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below and we'll catch you next time. Peace.